What up, Fight World? This Amin Boxing Club, man. Let's get to it. So, Jaron Ennis, man, he did an interview and he spoke on Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, man, how that fight would go, man. So, basically, what he was saying about if he was to fight Bud, he said he he could tell that Bud, the way he fight, that even though he fights southpaw, he said he go to his right a lot. And he was like, he could tell that he a natural right-hander. He said Bud switching stance and stuff like that, he said that'll be easy for him to break down. And he was just like, he said that'll be easy for him to break down and he'll get Bud. He didn't say he'll get him out of there, but he said he'll beat Bud, And then with Spence, he was just talking about how Spence fighting the high guard, and he was just saying Spence do good body work, but nobody never go to Spence body. So he said he'll keep the jab on Spence and go to his body. And then he was talking about how he big, just like Spence. He not a small dude, man. Jaron Ennis, man, he fast. He got good defense when he wanna be he can be real slick when he want to be slick, man. A lot of times he be walking these fighters down because they ain't on his level that he been fighting. So he just been walking them down and stuff like that. He got speed. He can move his head, man. He got good legs. He really got the whole package, man. But the only thing is, I got to see him step it up in competition. And I want to see him fight. I just want to see him step it up. I don't think he deserve a Bud fight right now or a Spence fight, but if he was to get the fight right now, I wouldn't be mad at it because, he up that level, man. The dude, he a major problem for them. And the reason why I titled this video, he the new Errol Spence, is because, he the new guy that's coming up, and he calling everybody out. And no, I ain't gonna say nobody ducking him right now or nothing like that, but, after a while, it's gonna be looking like they ducking him and stuff like that because heat up, man. I think he got 24 fights, 25 fights, something like that, man. And he there, man. He a big name in the welterweight division. He the young dude. He looked like he got the goods to beat everybody. Just like Spence, man. When Spence was a young dude coming up, the only difference is Spence had Mayweather backing him too. You know what I'm saying? But Ennis is the new hungry lion, bro. He the new hungry lion that's got he got the skills. I say it again. He the most gifted fighter in boxing today to me. I feel like he the most gifted boxer. Now I'm not sitting right here saying that he just gonna beat everybody right now because he gotta prove that he can do this to a higher competition. I mean, when he fighting higher level fighters, man. And I ain't begging for him to fight like a Spence or a Bud right now, even though I do want to see that fight real soon. If not this year, next year for sure. I think it should happen next year for sure for him because, we got to see the Bud and Spence fights, man, and we got to see those fights. But Ennis, man, I like to see him fight. Man, who would be a good? I like to see, man, see, people don't want to match these two fighters right now because they both coming up, but they on the same type of scale. And Virgil Ortiz, man, that's a fight I love to see him and Virgil Ortiz versus Jaron Ennis in the winner. They can fight a Spence Bud winner, man. That'd be huge, bro. That'd be huge. I even like to see Ennis fight Thurman Barrios winner, which I'm believing that Thurman should get Barrios, man. He should win that fight. We'll see what happens and see how he look. But I'm thinking Thurman should get that fight. And another fight I wouldn't mind seeing Jaron Ennis get is the winner between Khan and Brook. That'll be a good fight for him, man. That fight is 50-50. I said I gave Brook the edge because he got a little better defense. And Amir Khan, his defense be too leaky, but Amir Khan could knock out Brook too because Brook chin, he real chinny these days too, man. So they both chinny. So that fight, hey, I don't know who's gonna win that fight. But I would like to see, and it's just to judge and see how would Ennis do against. I'd rather see him fight of Brook, because I just want to see how he'll do before Brook like get hurt, because I think he will hurt Brook and get him out of there. But like when Brook was fighting Bud, man, that jab was giving Bud problems, man, and he had put a mouse on the Bud eye real quick, man. He got solid power, man, and you know, it was good to see how, like, but Terrence Crawford turned it up, and once he turned it up, man, he was on Brook, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to see Jaron Ennis get tested a little more. I want to see him, you know, have to go through some adversity or something, you know, like, that's all I want to see. I want to see how his chin hold up. I seen Delorme catch him with a right hand, because, you know, he was on Delorme, and he got hit with a nice right hand, and, you know, his head like kind of turned a little, but I think he turned his head too, because, you know, he's slick, man, so he like to roll with his punches and stuff like that. So, you know, he ate it well though, man. He ain't seemed bothered at all. He just knocked him out right after that. But, you know, man, I just want to see him get tested more. I want to see him go through some things before we start saying that he better than Spence, he better than Bud. And he might be better than them, you know. He might be better than them, but it's too early to say that, because we ain't seen him face adversity. We ain't seen him in there with somebody that's on the same level as him or close to the same level as him, you know. But, you know, Ennis, he want those fights, man. He want those fights, man. So he gonna keep looking for him, man. He gonna, you know, hopefully he get us a good one, man. Because another thing is too, man, he an exciting fighter to watch, man. You know, he explosive, he fast. You know, he be getting his opponents out of there, man. You know, Ennis is a smooth fighter, man. Real smooth, gifted fighter, man. Skilled, man. Dude good, man. He the goods for real. So, you know, we definitely gonna keep looking at him. And another thing is too, man, that man confident. Like, he really believe in himself. He ready for a Spence fight and Bud fight and whoever else the best is right now. You know, and he believe he gonna win that fight. He ain't just blowing smoke. You could tell when he talking, he really believe in himself, and, you know, and he feel like those fights won't even be too hard for him. He said that before, I think, no, was it before or was it? I know he was saying that he would have stopped Porter. You know, and Porter that's before Porter got stopped when he said that. And Porter ain't, at the time, had never been stopped, man. And for him to say that and talk about how he'll do it and break down how he'll do it, man, dude really believe in himself, man. And yeah, it's safe to say I believe that he would have stopped Porter, because I'm looking at what Bud did too. Plus, Porter was like, he won't fight Ennis, and Ennis is so good and all that. So, you know, that go speak like his confidence. If he would have went up against Ennis, he wouldn't even confident that he was gonna win the fight. So you going to know with a mindset like that, yeah, man, you can get stopped. If not stopped, you just gonna get beat up and you gonna lose the fight, you know. But Ennis got good power, man, speed, all of that, man. The boy, he the goods, man. So, hey, man, he the new wave. He the new wave, man. And you know, right when because Bud is getting up there in age. Spence still young, but he starting to move up there in age. Ennis like 24, man. So, you know, he the new wave, man. He gonna be the guy he gonna be the man of the division at 147, and then he definitely going to 154. So, you know, he gonna be the guy for a long time, man. But, you know, man, y'all, man, let me know in the comment section what y'all think about Jaron Boost Ennis, man, and how y'all feel, man. Y'all feel like he better than, you feel like he the best welterweight right now? Do y'all think he can, because they asked him if he could go to how the fight would be if he go to 154 and fight Jermell Charlo, but his response was, he said that'd be a real good fight, and he said, like, the better fight that you put in him, you're gonna see put him in there with, you're gonna see a better him. So, you know, what y'all think, man? I feel like Jaron Ennis he bigger than Bud. You know, he might be bigger than Spence, bro. He you know, he got good height too. So I feel like that's a even, like, if he go up against Jermell Charlo, man, Jermell ain't gonna be too much bigger than him, you know. The guy got skills, man. You know, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, how that fight will go, you know. But now we talking about skill for skill. Ennis is better. His defense is better. His offense is better. Charlo, man, he a real problem too, man, because he always in shape. He keep pressure on you. He hit hard, and he don't have like no great speed or he got good power and stuff like that. But he pretty basic, like you know what I'm saying. But he stay on you though, man. He keep that pressure on you and stuff like that. And in his last fight against Castano, he did show that he can be a better defensive fighter, but he took away from his offense in that fight. So, I think he should stick with the style that he fight, man. That's been successful for him, man. But hey, man, everybody like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. So, Boxing Club, man. I'm out.